Would you survive? Seat 11A. That's where Viswashe Kumar sits. His brother takes 11J directly across the aisle. This Boeing 787 is bound for Gatwick. 32 seconds after takeoff, both engines cut out. The plane crashes into a hospital compound. 260 people die. One walks away. Viswashe Kumar. He left the wreckage on his own feet with minor injuries. Asked what happened, he said, "I can't explain. Everything happened in my eye." When a plane crash has just one survivor, everyone wants to know the same thing. Why them? Was it the seat? The row? The section? Reuters reviewed 1,400 commercial aviation accidents and found 45 cases with just 1 to 5 survivors. They could identify seat positions in 20 of them. Of all known survivors in major crashes, 14 were seated at the front. 19 were seated at the rear. Time Magazine ran a similar analysis. Rear middle seats came out slightly ahead, but the differences across the cabin were marginal, because survival, in these cases, is mostly chance. In 1972, a 17-year-old named Juliane Koepke fell 3,000 meters out of the Peruvian sky, still strapped to her row of seats, into the Amazon rainforest. She walked for 11 days before anyone found her. She was the only survivor from 92 people on board. Yumi Ochiai was a flight attendant, off-duty, seated in row 56 of Japan Airlines Flight 123, the deadliest single-aircraft disaster in history. 520 died. Yumi and 3 others survived, all in the rear section. All left on a mountain overnight because rescue teams assumed nobody made it. And then there's James Polhinke, first officer on Comair Flight 5191. He and the captain took off from the wrong runway. Everyone died, everyone except Polhinke. The only survivor was the one the investigation found partly responsible. There is no pattern that holds. Flying is still the safest form of transport. An MIT researcher calculated you'd need to fly every day for 55,000 years to die in a crash. When crashes do happen, more than 95% of everyone on board survives. But these stories stay with us. Polhinke's apology to the families, Juliane walking out of the jungle alone, Yumi listening to screams on a mountain that slowly went quiet. Maybe flying still unnerves us because we can't quite accept that something this heavy can move through air at all, and when it falls, we have to live with the randomness of who comes back.